Good morning. Today we're going to put together a new easel card, and it's a ladybird in her inner tube, and it's kind of a mate to go with this one. We have this, it's the guy bird tubing, and we had a lot of requests for a ladybird, so that's what we're going to put together today. And I've got the pieces laid out here. These are the 4 layers for the box card, and then going across, it's the pieces for each layer. And so the first thing I'm going to start with is the back of the card. You'll notice on this one that it has the same glitter paper as what's going to go on the front. And so in order to get that glitter all the way around, I'm actually going to assemble the pieces for this one on the opposite side of the paper. And we'll start with the sunshine on the back. So I put on the first layer of the sunshine and line it up along all the cut pieces there, and it should perfectly line up. And then I'll take my squeegee and squeegee that down. Center this right in the middle of that. And I used glitter paper on this one just to give it a real bright pop of color and fun. And so that will be ready here in a minute to go with these others. This is the very back layer. This is going to go towards the back of the card. I've got these folded forward, but you can actually turn it this way. Turn the tabs this way, and I'll show you why. But first part of the layers that we're going to put on is the bird. And here's her body. And I'm going to line up. Oh, you know what I did? I guess I'm going to put it on this side. Darn. I wanted it on the other side. Okay, well, I'm just going to do it this way. It'll still work. See, she's going to be holding a lemonade here on this hand. That's why the 2 arms are different. Then we'll put together the lemonade. Again, I used glitter paper on this one, and it has a little bit of a border, just a really fine border around the edges. And then I think I'll set that aside. I'm going to put her swimming suit on first. Again, I used the glitter paper. Lots of glitter on this one. And next, I will put together her eyeglasses. This is a really fine piece right here with the glasses, the frames. So having that fine tip glue is really nice to be able to be sparing with the glue. And line that up on I used a shiny chrome paper for the glasses themselves. And then I'll line that up here. And again, you'll see these little edges to line it up and match it up too. Put her glasses on, and then we're going to add her hat. I'm going to get some glue down on this piece. Get that on there. And the next, she has a little headband, or I guess a hat band, goes on the hat. This is where it's nice having, with these smaller pieces, it's nice having a pair of tweezers. Get that on there, and now the flower in her hair. With this, I am going to just slightly curl the top of the flower. And then glue it. And I just put a dot in the center. And next is the center of the flower. And I'll pull those leaves back up a little, or the petals back up a little. Whoops. Add that to her hat on one side or the other, it doesn't matter. And she's ready to be assembled. Oh, one last thing. Okay, the inner tube goes on here. And I wanted to show something. This piece, the inner tube, is actually 4 pieces. These are the decorative layers if you want. So like I used white and then a hot pink on there. The other thing, you can just use the back piece. You don't have to have those stripes if you want. You can add just a printed paper or something like that. But I'm going to go with this. And again, you'll see there's a cutout here to line the inner tube up too. Okay, so this layer is done. Oh, nope, gotta give her drink. Can't be out there tubing without a drink. Actually, I used too much glue on this. She's not going to need all that. But I just place it like that. I think I'm missing the hand that goes on top. I'll find that here in a minute. This is one of the front layers. Again, I'll line that up to those cut lines there. And then we'll add her feet. She doesn't have as big a feet as the guy bird. You know, she's more petite. Not much, but a little. Okay. And before I assemble all these, I need to get her beak and that front layer for her hand right there. And this is the front layer. What we did is we have 4 tags you can choose from. And happy birthday, cool chick, happy retirement. And you do birthdays swimmingly well. So I like this one. So I'm going to pop it on here. And I think I might actually use some pop dots for that to give it a little more dimension. And then we just pop it on there. Okay, we're ready to assemble the 4 layers, but I'm going to go find these pieces first and then we'll put those together. Okay, I have my missing pieces here, so we'll add those to this layer. And this is the little hand that goes on top of the lemonade or margarita or whatever it is she's having. We just glue that on there. And then, of course, her beak. Put that right between her glasses there. So now she's all ready to go. Okay, now to assemble, what we're going to do is we have this here. So I'm going to fold these flaps back and put glue on these two tabs. Actually, I'm going to do it one tab at a time so you can see this. I lay this right here. I line it up along the bottom, and this tab is right along the score line for here, so make sure that's lined up well, so when it's closed, and I do this. Okay, now that's on there good. Glitter paper is really hard to keep glued sometimes. So then I take this tab and I'm going to fold that over this way. I'm going to give that a second to dry. Okay, so now we'll see that that opens and closes just fine. And so now we're going to do the same with this front layer, but we're going to fold the tabs forward. Put glue on their tab. Okay, so we've got our glue on here. We have our glue on here. We're going to line this tab up with this. It's going to go straight in there. This tab is folded up. And that, oop, I don't want that to glue down, but so it's like that, and then flip the whole thing over, and we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll fold that down and just press that down. Let it dry. And you can see it's still folding. And now we're going to put on the front layer. And so what we do with the front layer is we want both of these tabs folded down. We'll put glue on them. Line this up right on the edge. Go line it up along the bottom, and then these two lines here, they'll match up. And there it's assembled, and it's laying flat, so it's going to slide into an envelope really nice. Okay, so now we have it all put together, the front's put on. You can fold it flat to tuck in an envelope, and when you pop it open, you have a nice 3D card. Enjoy!